One of the necessary credentials needed to run a rant channel is being able to say whatever the fuck you want to say, knowing that people are going to disagree with you. This playlist drop is full of tier lists, and tier lists make people so mad, but that's alright, because today I'm going to be ranting about sports, which ones I prefer, which ones I don't prefer, and why. Feel free to comment below your opinions on sports and what you want me to rant about next. Let's get right into the video. Everyone should know how a tier list works, but let's just go through it real quick. S tier means the best, top tier. Then it goes A, B, C, D, E. And then we go through these lists of sports, and then we rank them, right? We can drag them around here, whatever. That's how it works. So I guess we just go in order, right? So first we got tennis. Alright, so my opinion on tennis is, who are you? Who are you that is playing tennis? Are you a 55-year-old man that just sold his business for $3.5 million, who has a private tennis court? That's cool. I'd put that in A tier. It's like, you don't need to worry, you just hitting the tennis ball back and forth, like, that's fine, that's cool. But other than that scenario, there's the pros. I'm not that interested. I haven't watched like a full tennis match probably in my entire life. I would say my problem is that if you're like generally pretty athletic, like if you're considered like an athletic person and you play one of these other sports, you'll be like okay at tennis, and that's one of the things that kind of turns me off about sports is, and also video games. This applies to video games, but like, I like high skill ceilings. I like skill gaps. I think that's interesting. Obviously, would I get wrecked by a professional tennis player? Of course, and that applies to all of these sports. But I'm saying, like, you take a regular average high school tennis player, I'm not going to get wrecked by them. They might beat me, but I'm not going to get wrecked by them. And for that, I'm going to put it in D, and also, again, it's just not that interesting to watch. Volleyball. Okay, you know what? Unpopular opinion. I like volleyball. I've never played it like on a team, but beach volleyball, pickup volleyball, intramural volleyball, all fun stuff. It's a pretty fun game, actually. And, oh, dude, the babes that come with it, dude. Oh, yeah. Volleyball's going up here. I'm putting it A. That might be controversial, but table tennis, aka ping pong, one of those sports that isn't taken too serious. If you go over to a friend's house, they might have a table or something. I think it's a pretty fun game. I actually encourage everyone to like learn how to play and be decent at it. So just in case you get invited to a party or something, you can kind of show up and be good at the game. You don't have to be the best. You don't have to be like hitting crazy curves, but just being able to like volley and maybe doing a good serve every once in a while. I think that's a pretty good thing. I'm putting it at I'm gonna put it at B. I feel like it's a good sport to have around. I think like that's definitely something I want in my house eventually, is a ping pong table. Ooh, golf. Okay, man, golf can be really boring, but like, you bring a couple beers, you're with the boys, golf can be pretty fun. I think this is similar to table tennis for me, right? Where the professional scene, it's like, I'm not that interested. People that try hard at golf isn't really that fun for me, But it's like, if you're playing it casual with other people that are just kind of like okay, if you're okay at the sport and you're playing with other people that are okay at the sport, I feel like it can be really fun, For that reason, I'm gonna put it at B as well. Swimming. Okay, so swimming, I don't know, it doesn't feel like it should be a sport, not because it's not competitive, it is a competitive sport, but I just feel like I'd rather just swim for fun. I want to jump in a lake, I want to swim to the island in the middle of the lake, like, I want to have fun, I want to play games in the water, in the pool, whatever, right? But like, I don't want to race, yeah, it's fun being fast. I used to be on a swim team when I was like really young, and like, being fast swimmer is like cool, I guess, but it's like, I have more fun in the water not trying to like outrace someone. I just don't find it that interesting. I'm gonna put it in D. Cycling, again, like, we've all ridden a bicycle, and if you have not ridden a bicycle before, like, if you can't ride a bicycle, get out of the gene pool. Like, I'm not even joking when I say that. Like, get out of the gene pool. Again, it's like one of those things where it's like, do I want to compete with them? It's like, no, cycling's just boring. I don't know. I don't like it. No, I don't like it. I'm putting an E. That's the first E, ladies and gentlemen. That's the first E, cycling. I just don't like it. Shooting. Okay. Yeah, so, this isn't like a super popular sport. It's big down south, and I feel like hunting could probably be put into here. Like shooting / hunting. We have archery over here as well, but let's just put shooting and hunting together, like, in our heads. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I've never competed, but I have my hunter's license. I'm just gonna put at C. That's probably too high for a lot of people, but this isn't your channel, dude, so chill the fuck out. Boxing. Oh, dude, I've been wanting to get into boxing so bad. What I need is motivation. I need to find someone to box. Like, I know on my other channel I've called out people before, and I just need that motivation. I need to find someone that, there's going to be a big event and I'm going to box them, and that's when I'm going to, start grinding. I feel like I have a good body for it. I'm a lightweight, you know what I mean? But it's a fun sport. I have a lot of respect for everyone the professionals, for example. Like, that's a sport that it's fun watching the professionals. You know what I mean? Like, they are so good. They're so fast. They're so tough, and you can see the amount of dedication they put into it. Boxing's up there. I'm gonna put it at A. I'm gonna put it at A. Archery, I feel like, I guess hunting, you also hunt with a bow sometimes. But, I mean, I'd rather watch shooting than archery, in my opinion. I mean, archery is fun in Wii Sports, but this is not a Wii Sports tier list. This is the real sport. Archery just hasn't been that interesting to me. I'm going to put it in D tier. Actually, no, I'm going to put it E tier. Sorry. Badminton, dude. This is my sport. Honestly, like, if I was going to go pro in anything, it'd probably be badminton. Like, I wish I could say soccer, but unfortunately not. Badminton would probably be my easiest way to become a professional athlete of some sort. So much fun. But in my team sports class in high school, oh man, I wrecked people. It got to a point where, like, my PE teacher had to put like 2 people against me, and like we used to do this tournament, right, during badminton week, right? We just play tournaments of badminton, and like I won, and I was playing solo against duos. So I love badminton. Really fun game. Also can be played casually. Can be played very casually, just in a backyard, on a beach, like having a picnic. You can play badminton. It's a fun game. Also, I have watched some pros, and they are so good. They are so good, but I don't know. It's all right. I'm putting it at C. Aussie Rules, so that's basically American football, except for Australians. That's all I have to say about that. Skiing, again, fun. Am I going to watch it, like, professionally other than the Winter Olympics? No, So, for that reason, I'm just going to put it at D. Horse racing, if you're a chick that's riding horses, you're weird automatically. There's a whole science report about how when girls meet their horse and, like, start, like, exercising with it, I don't know what all the terms are, training it, I guess, they actually, like, create a chemical bond to the horse, and that's why horse girls are so weird. So I guess that's a fun fact for today. And then if you're a guy riding horses, I don't know, it just seems kind of gay, and so for that I'm putting it at E. Rugby, badass sport. That's for real a badass sport, dude. I've never played. My cousin used to play in women's rugby also, that's even more badass if you think about it. Like, that's crazy. Haven't watched it a lot. I'm gonna put it at D. Cricket, huge sport in India. I can't say I've watched a whole cricket game, but I've watched some of it. It seems like a complicated baseball, but I don't know. Maybe that's just because I'm not from a country that plays a lot of cricket. Maybe it's not that complicated. But it does seem kind of cool. Like, I'd like to try it, see how hard it really is. Because sometimes I watch it, and I'm like, dude, how is that hard at all? You're just like whacking the ball, but it's like, I don't know. I might underestimate it. I'd try it. Purely because I'd try it, I'm gonna put it at C. Soccer, man. Futbol. Soccer, bro. Oh, man. We know exactly where this is going to go. The best sport on the planet. Non-negotiable. It's soccer, dude. Soccer goes in S tier. I mean, soccer is one of those things where it's like, the reason it's so popular, the reason it's so popular is because all you need is a ball. You don't even need goals. You don't need any of this fancy stuff. All you need is a ball. You can learn and play. You can play casually. You can play kind of casually. You can play on like a team. You can play intramurals. You can play club. You can play for your school. You can play semi-pro. You can play pro. You know what I mean? And all of it's fun to watch. I've watched semi-pros. I've watched pros. I've been on school teams. I've been on club teams. It's a great game. It's the art of soccer is how it should be addressed, if I'm being honest. American football, amazing. I played flag football. I never actually got into American football, just because I've been more of a soccer guy. But I mean, the impact of American football, I mean, that is huge. I can't put it at S because it's soccer, but I'll put it at top of A. You see, I'm putting it right here. American football, so much effort goes into it, so entertaining. so entertaining. They do a great job. All the broadcasting, you know, credits to the broadcasters and the marketers. I mean, they make it good too. Football is just a badass sport. It really is. Controversial moment. Baseball, dude. Baseball's not it, dude. I'm sorry. It's not it. You know, you got those baseball boys in high school. They got the face paint, you know, right here. They're acting all hard. You know, they got the glove in the back pocket or whatever. You know, they're chewing their gum. You know, they're chewing. And it's like, dude, it's like you hit a ball and then you stand there. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's just not badass. It's like people think it's more badass than it actually is. It's really not. Is it hard to do? Yeah, I mean, when you get higher levels, you know, it definitely is hard. Those balls are going hella fast. But like, come on, dude. Like, baseball is it's just not it. I'm sorry, it's not. I'm gonna put it at D. Field hockey, so that's only women, right? Do guys play field hockey? I don't think so. I think it's only women. I mean, they're fine as fuck, so I'm putting that at S tier. Ice hockey, dude. Yeah, ice hockey's fun. I've played a lot of ice hockey, but only casually. It's also fun to watch. Talk about a not soft sport. Ice hockey right there, dude. Ice hockey's badass. It's fun to play casually as well. I used to play on a lake nearby my house with friends. We just had tons of people over, you know, they all bring their own skates. We had these little like wooden goals that we'd play on, and we'd scrape all the snow off the ice rink and we play, dude. It's a lot of fun. Ice hockey's up there. I'm putting it at B. I feel like it's at the similar level as these. In my opinion, of course. I don't know if I have to clarify that, but obviously it's in my opinion. Last but certainly not least, it's definitely not going in E tier, but basketball. You know, I have a tough relationship with basketball. I'm not particularly a tall individual. But, you know, I've been all right. In my days of playing casual and, like, for my school, I've been okay at basketball. I've never been great, but I've been okay. I'm good at stealing the ball. You know, I'm good at dribbling, layups. You know, if I don't get blocked, you know, that's fun. I would say my biggest problem is, you know, on the contrary to soccer, right, it's like so much more genetics. You know, obviously all these things are, you know, genetics are involved, you know, like American football, it's like some guys are big enough to do that, you know, and you know, some people are, you know, more fit, you know, and are born to be more athletic, obviously, right? It's sports. It's like you have to be an athletic person, right? But basketball seems the most dependent on height, you know, and you can hit me with the, oh, well, dude, I mean, think about Steph Curry, man. You know, he's only like 6'1", you know, and he's going against 7-footers. Yeah, but it's fucking Steph Curry, dude. And it's like 6'1", that's still above average. Oh, is it D? Is it really that low? I don't want to put it that low. Basketball is fun to watch. Basketball is fun to watch. That's what saved it from being from the D category. It's C. Basketball is C. So this is my ranking, ladies and gentlemen. This is my ranking. You know, I can see where some people can disagree. You know, table tennis, wow, that's pretty high. You have shooting over baseball? Yeah, man, I'm sorry. That's how I feel. And if you guys enjoyed this rant video, make sure you guys drop a like. Helps me out a lot. If you don't, go and drop a dislike. It's totally up to you. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.